Chapter 2. The Mirror in Your Pocket. The silver fox says, "A window does not decide what you see. It only shows you what you choose to look at." Cyrus was sitting under a tree, staring downward. In his hand, he held a small, smooth piece of black glass. When he looked into it, it showed him reflections, flashing pictures, distant places, other people's lives, voices arguing, people laughing, endless movement. The silver fox walked over and sat quietly beside him. He watched the flashing lights reflect in Cyrus's eyes. "It is a powerful thing," the silver fox said. "It shows me the whole world," Cyrus replied without looking up. The silver fox gently placed his hand over the glass. "It does not show you the world, Cyrus. It only shows you the room you have built." Cyrus looked up, confused. "What room?" "The glass is not a window into everything," the silver fox explained. "It is a mirror. It watches what you look at, and then it brings you more of it." He pointed to a wolf resting in the distance. "If you feed a wild animal, it comes back to your door every single day. The glass works the exact same way. If you stare at people arguing, it will bring you more anger. If you stare at people who make you feel small, it will bring you more doubt. Before long, you forget that there is a whole world outside. You start to believe the entire world is just the tiny, noisy room you are holding in your hand." Cyrus looked down at the black glass. He suddenly realized how heavy it felt. "So I should throw it away?" The silver fox laughed warmly. "No, the glass is not bad, just as a hammer is not bad. A hammer can build a house, or it can break a window. It depends entirely on whose hand is holding it." He stood up and brushed the dirt from his knees. "The glass has learnt what keeps people looking. The longer you look, the more it offers the same thing. That is simply the way the machine works. But your attention is your life. Whatever you feed your mind today, your mind will feed back to you tomorrow. You don't need to fear it," the silver fox said gently. "You simply need to remember that you are the one in charge of the feeding." Today's recall. Look at the screen you hold every day. Ask yourself, what kind of room is this building for me? Are you choosing it, or is it choosing you? The silver fox smiles. When you stop staring at the reflection, you finally have time to build something real. Chapter 3. Finding Your Thing. The silver fox says, "You cannot build a strong house if you keep moving the foundation." The next morning, the silver fox found Cyrus by the edge of the woods. Cyrus was surrounded by things. He had a piece of wood he was trying to carve. He had a rope he was trying to tie. He had a bow he was trying to string. He would pick up the wood, make 2 cuts, get frustrated, and drop it. Then he would pick up the rope, fumble with the knot, and throw it aside. The silver fox leaned against a tree and watched. "You are very busy," he noted. "I'm trying to be good at something." Cyrus sighed, looking at the mess around him. "But none of it is working. I'm not a master at any of this." "A master?" The silver fox smiled. He walked over and picked up the discarded piece of wood. "You made 2 cuts, Cyrus. A tree does not grow in a single afternoon. Why do you expect to carve it in one?" Cyrus crossed his arms. "Everyone else seems to be good at things already. I just want the result." The silver fox sat down. That is the trap of the crowd. They all want the applause, but nobody wants to sit in the quiet and practice. He looked at Cyrus seriously. "Right now, you are in a very special season of your life. You have a fire inside you, and you have time. This is the window where you get to decide what you will build. But you cannot build anything if you keep dropping the tools. The silver fox traced his finger along the grain of the wood. Do you know why the oak becomes so strong? Cyrus shook his head. Because it doesn't spend spring wishing it were a river, and it doesn't spend winter wishing it were the sun. It simply becomes the very best oak it can become. He looked at Cyrus. People are no different. Choose one thing. Woodwork, boxing, music, riding a horse. It does not matter what the thing is. What matters is that you stay with it. When it gets boring, you stay. When it gets difficult, you stay. When your friends are distracted by 100 shiny things, you stay. Cyrus looked at the piece of wood, then back at the silver fox. What happens if I stay? Something incredible, the silver fox said softly. If you stay with one thing for 5 years, you will master the craft. But more importantly, he tapped Cyrus gently on the chest. By mastering the craft, you will have mastered yourself. You will have learned patience. You will have learned focus. You will have learned how to hold your quiet center when things get hard. Stop trying to do everything, the silver fox whispered. Just choose one thing and begin. Today's recall. What is one thing you would love to be brilliant at? What would happen if you stayed with it for 5 years? The silver fox smiles. Mastery is not magic, it is simply the result of refusing to walk away.